the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, happy to be here with my partners, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against the Cleveland Cavaliers out at Quicken Loans Arena. And for Cleveland, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. We'll get to see Ricky Rubio on the court tonight. The guy can be a magician with the basketball. One of the most exciting passers in the league. Guys both past and present. Who are some of the players who were the most fun to watch pass the basketball? Shaq?
Well, I played with one of them in Miami. Helped me get a championship. Jason White Chocolate Williams.
Oh, yeah.
I went to school where another one went to school. Pistol Pete Maravich was also very fabulous. But last one, Ernie, Steve Nash. Played with him in Phoenix also, those three guys.
You reckon there were any times, Shaq, in practice that you got, you just didn't see a pass coming?
Oh, no.
Took it right in the nose? Oh, come on. I'm sure you did. Everybody's done that.
No, Ernie.
No. Not the answer I thought I'd get from him, Kenny.
Well, I hate to say this. You can't mention these two guys in the same name with Rubio, but Magic Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Magic Johnson is the guy. He's the guy who made the no-look pass.
Did you just mention Rubio and Magic on the same list?
I said I can't do that.
Okay, all right. I'm just
separating.
making sure. Okay.
But Rubio's really good.
No, he's good.
But he's no Magic Johnson.
He's no Magic Johnson.
But he's pretty good.
Really good.
I'll leave it there.
And I'm with you on Pistol. He was the best.
He was the man.
It was great. That'll do it for us for here for now. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
We've got basketball action at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The home of the Cavaliers, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan at the table alongside Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge from the sideline. The Cleveland Cavaliers coming to this one after a win against the Clippers. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on it.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
I think, Greg, you can't expect to win with that kind of effort. The defense was nowhere to be found, and it cost them all night long.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, Kevin, Tristan Thompson is one of the elite offensive rebounders in the league. He said, for me, it's always see ball, get ball, and just bring the energy. And be that guy that when I check in, guys on the other team are like, oh, no, he's here tonight? That's my mentality. Kevin?
Thanks to Yang. Clearly, Thompson knows his role on this team. Got to admire how hard he goes on the glass. Doris, a wealth of experience, will be out on that floor here tonight. Two veteran ball clubs for sure. What kind of game does that typically bring us?
Well, like you, Kevin, these guys are very savvy.
Yes.
They'll bring good fundamentals, they understand the big picture, and they know how to play the right way.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Ricky Rubio is out there with Rodney Hood. Then there's Chandler Parsons. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Burks in at the three. Now, here's Holmes. Rose can't hit. Now, Burks. Here's the floater. Unable to get that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Bledsoe kicks to Rose. Back to Bledsoe. And here's Rose. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And it wasn't only his scoring. The intensity on defense. He nabbed 3 steals that night.
Hit some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Rose has got the opening bucket of the night here for the Cavs. Rubio dishes to Parsons. Nice ball movement by Utah. The pass to Burks. And Parsons kicks to Burks. And the three off target. So it's the Cavaliers now. Bledsoe for three. They get it back. Pass to Holmes. Holmes, that's a screen. Outside for Bledsoe. Passes it to Rose. From deep, James. Pass to Thompson. Over Parsons. Thompson misses. Cavaliers on D. Hood, the pass to Rubio. And Gobert kicks to Hood. Back to Gobert. Plays it up and banks it in.
Rudy Gobert is becoming a handful down deep. He's quick, he's confident, and he's got gorgeous touch.
Thompson, a screen on Burks. LeBron passes to Holmes. Back to James. For three, Bledsoe. LeBron kicks to Bledsoe. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
And if he can hit that shot, it spreads the defense out and really changes the complexion of the game.
It just opens the court up so much more, and you like to see him get into a rhythm from beyond the arc.
And here's Parsons following the three from Eric Bledsoe, and it's blocked. Here's the break. Hood against Rose. Kicks it out to James. The pass to Holmes. Back to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Holmes has a screen. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist from Eric Bledsoe.
If LeBron's three-point game is going, turn the lights out. It's over.
And Rubio kicks to Parsons. Down low. Here's Gobert. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Over Gobert. And that one goes long.
Boy, terrific defense to impact the shot, not giving him any space at all.
Burks kicks to Gobert. Rubio dishes to Gobert. And a wide open look for Hood. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hood.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for LeBron James. Averaging 25 points per, 6 assists, and 7 rebounds. And with his ability to put the ball in the bucket, he has to be your primary focus defensively.
I think defenses plan to stop him, but very few succeed, Greg. And that's why he's his team's leading scorer.
And it's Rose penetrating.
And the remarkable reach of the stifled tower. Gobert twice on the pipes.
And James throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
There's the pick. Rubio, the pass to Parsons. Tries to snap the cold streak. Here's Gobert, and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, I think Gobert is excellent eating the caroms. This guy has a real nose for the basketball.
LeBron kicks to Rose. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a loss to the Raptors.
Yeah, I just thought their energy was lacking defensively. Just gave up way too many easy shots.
And when the defense isn't there, Greg, you really open up the floodgates for the other team. They didn't have any heart.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense to perfection.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
Yeah, and for two squads that don't know each other all that well, this should be an intriguing battle.
Right. In a matchup where you don't see the opponent often, there should be a lot of surprises. I don't know what to expect.
Now here's Gobert. 17 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
Yeah, a terrific defensive effort along with that. 4 blocks in the game. Huge lift defensively for them.
Here is Rubio. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Gobert, the screen. Just 5 on the clock. And the shot goes down.
How smart is Rodney Hood? So solid at getting into position off the screen.
And Rodney Hood played 1 season at Mississippi State, then transferred, played another season at Duke. A good floor spacer, Greg, at 6'8".
You know, it's his in-between game that impresses me. Able to beat his man off the dribble. He can hit that little pull-up or drop it off to a teammate. This guy continues to improve.
And they get it back. Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
Boy, guys, don't you just love the activity LeBron is playing with on the offensive end? He's flying around this floor right now.
Jazz trail by 10. And Rubio kicks to Gobert. Gobert, the screen. Gobert with a screen for Hood. Shoots off the screen. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Boy, they leave an area of the floor totally unprotected, and he lets it go.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
That was a terrific replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Stolen by Thompson. James against Burks. And it's Bledsoe. That time on the assist by LeBron. Bledsoe's got 5 points so far.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Jazz trail by 14. Rubio with it. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Dishes it to Hood. Over Rose. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Quick trigger from Rodney Hood. He takes no time getting the shot off after the catch.
Thompson. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
The shot by Burks. Nobody around. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, all sorts of space around him. If he can't hit those, the defense not going to worry too much about him.
James. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Hood against Rose. Parsons with a screen on Rose. James in the post. Holmes passes to James. Cleveland moving it around. Holmes kicks to LeBron. Bledsoe outside. Moves back up. Now the feed to Thompson. Here's Holmes. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Holmes got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And the Jazz call time here. Of course, you've been a color analyst for both men's basketball and women's basketball. Stylistically, what's the difference, in your opinion, between the two, if anything?
Well, I think there are a number of differences. The primary one being athleticism is slowly starting to take shape and more dictate the outcome of success in women's basketball, whereas athleticism has always been a part of dictating the outcome of games. The above-the-rim aspect of the NBA versus, for the most part, the below-the-rim aspect of the WNBA. That would be the primary difference for me.
But the fundamentals, too, sometimes stand out. The women's game, I think, really, you can see fundamentals so strongly.
You can, Kevin, and I think what helped the women's game tremendously was, especially in the WNBA, you had NBA coaches transition to roles in the WNBA, the Bill Lambiers, the Mike Tebow, so they taught that group how to be pros, how to win on that level.
Excellent point. And here are the Cavaliers now, following Alec Burks' 3-point attempt. The drive by LeBron, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Doris, we've seen the offensive game of LeBron James evolve over the years, adding a post game, improving his 3-pointer.
Well, I think, Kevin, like all the greats, the work habits and willingness to add dimensions to his game have always been there. We understand passing and playmaking have been the constants of his career, but now he understands he's got to vary the way his points and his productivity come.
Now here's Exum. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Gobert, the screen. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Yeah, coming off that screen, wide open, just can't convert.
And I think, Greg, that's exactly what you want. The screen was solid. The execution just fell a little bit short on the shot.
Feeds it to Shumpert. Pass to Baldwin. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Gomez kicks to Baldwin. Another shot. And LeBron with the layup. James has got 15 points.
Well, he's kept them in balance tonight. This guy's shooting has put them in front.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Withy kicks to Exum. He dishes it to Mitchell. Over Shumpert. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Mitchell's got his first points of the night.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Right. The effort could have been so much better. You've got to be willing to fight through that screen. There's no question about it.
Burks kicks to Withy. Exum with a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range.
Really good anticipation by Dante Exum. He feels the defense laying off, and he sticks it.
Three-pointer. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
He feeds it to Gobert. Gobert, the screen. Here's Mitchell, guarded by Shumpert, and it's Mitchell missing.
Well, they've been playing some tough defense on him in this period, and it's starting to affect him. This guy's having trouble finding the target right now.
James, the pass to Baldwin. Off target from outside.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Exum kicks to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on James. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Exum. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Here's Baldwin. Here's Shumpert. And the layup falls.
Oh, you love to see Shumpert get down and dirty underneath, finding ways to score inside. Such a scrappy player.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, we know what Derrick Rose has been through, the injuries, the expectations. And we asked him how he's dealing with all of it.
I got a clear mind when I play. I can't think about the past. I can't think about if I'm going to hurt myself, if I move the wrong way. When I'm out there, I have a free mind. I have no expectations on myself. I just know that I prepare myself well. There's no pressure.
Colin Rose says no pressure, but I have to feel like there's at least a little bit, guys, of pressure to get back to where he was.
Yeah, I mean, league MVP in 11, once considered a cornerstone for the NBA's youth movement. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is, does he have the heart and drive?
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And, guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
It has, Greg, no doubt. Love that they've gotten after it on the defensive end. Just continue to put pressure on.
Baldwin out there with Iman Shumpert. Then there's Gomez. Then it's Henderson. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Doris, back in college, you were named to the All-Big East team. What an honor. You've been a broadcaster for Big East games in college basketball. Any players from that conference who would say in your opinion, are better pros than they were in college?
Well, I think Josh Hart from Villanova would be a player that I'm curious to see what level of effect he has at the NBA level. He's not a guy who's going to blow you away with his athleticism, but all he did at Villanova was win. He's got one national championship to his credit. He was an effective two-way player in the Big East. Does he translate to the pros? I can't wait to see.
And Doris, multiple years at the college game, too.
Kevin, I think that perception is changing. There was a time where if you were a four-year college player, you were frowned upon in the NBA. I think because of the age and experience, GMs and coaches are now looking at those guys who spend multiple years in college in a vastly different and much more positive light.
Very interesting thought.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The three. Rebound, Utah.
Boy, for a capable three-point shooter, that's one he expects to make.
Exum kicks to Hammond. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
There's a screen. It's Henderson on the wing. Here's Baldwin. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Clippers. Too open that time. Made it look too easy. He's got 6.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
Here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Raptors in Toronto. That one falls.
Really nice job inside that time. The defense unable to react quick enough to stop him. Boy, he is fast.
Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, this is a guy who understands his role in their offense, right? And they know exactly how to use him.
Utah calls timeout.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's a good call, Greg. They need a fresh, new approach here.
Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Jeff Withy. Just a moment to look back at how things were last season for this team as we look at the shot breakdown for Utah.
And they concentrated a lot on creating open looks from beyond the arc. Player movement, finding space on the perimeter, that was their #1 priority.
Here's Baldwin. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Henderson, no good. Jazz trail by 18. Burks dishes to Exum. Screen by Bogut. Kicks to Mitchell. Shot off the pick. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Shumpert passes to Baldwin, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Alec Burks.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the Jazz have been one of the more old-school franchises. Pounded inside, grind out victories. They're still a tough defensive team, but Doris, Coach Quinn Snyder is receptive to a wide-open style of play.
Right. Quinn wants them to play with pace, look for easy opportunities. He also likes power forwards who can stretch the floor. He understands that's the way the league is going, and he's on board with it.
This one for 3. New 24 for Utah. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Baldwin kicks to Thompson. Fires the 3. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hammonds passes to Rubio. Now the dish to Parsons. Here's Hammonds. Off the left rim and out. And here's Cleveland. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Holmes, that's a screen. Here's Baldwin. No good on the triple. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Rubio outside. He kicks it to Mitchell. Screen by Bogut. Off the pick. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 8.
I'll tell you, what a start in the first quarter, and now he's taking it to a new level here in the second.
Baldwin kicks to Henderson. Holmes, that's a screen. Cleveland moving it around for the 3. No good on that one, so Utah will take it the other way. Nobody near Parsons. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers leading by 21. Baldwin. It's good. 6 points for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Rubio, the pass to Hammonds. And Parsons kicks to Hammonds. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Hammonds. Rubio dishes to Bogut. And Thompson sends it back.
Oh, the former Longhorn Thompson really elevating for the rejection. Love the energy, guys. Yeah, I'm not sure the defenders were anticipating that kick out there, and he wound up with a wide open look on the J.
Pass to Baldwin. 3-pointer. Rebound by Hammonds. Hammonds got 3 rebounds now in this one. Parsons passes to Rubio. Dishes to Mitchell. Screen by Bogut. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Now that we're into the season, some small injuries, and in some cases, Doris, big injuries have already occurred. Is this where a team's depth really gets tested?
You know what's striking and what separates the NBA from college basketball on any other level to me is the players on the end of the bench who could go a stretch of 5 to 10 games and not be at all a part of a rotation. But where an injury occurs, Kevin, they are forced to step in and contribute right away. And it speaks volumes about the level of professionalism for those players who are able to not play, to not be getting any minutes at all, and then step in when required and be effective. Truly an incredible thing.
Well, great look at it. And Utah making a change here. Goods checked in. In the corner, Holmes with it. For 3, it's good. This time the assist from Rose. Holmes got 6 points.
Well, Kevin, no one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
And Rubio kicks to Bogut. Back to Rubio. Outside Hood. Screen by Bogut. Off the pick. Parsons with it. Picked up by Thompson. Parsons' shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And Bledsoe, here we go. Holmes can't get it to go in. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Bogut kicks to Mitchell. Screen by Bogut. Bogut with a screen on Bledsoe. Rubio dishes to Bogut. Good D by Thompson.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
And Rubio kicks to Bogut. Parsons passes to Mitchell. Can't connect from short range.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
Thompson dishes to Rose. The pass to Bledsoe. Clock at 6. Rose, no good.
I don't think the defense is much of a factor there. He just botches the finish.
Outside Hood. Rubio. Here's Bogut. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Now, it's just called never giving up. Bogut's such a dangerous threat on the offensive window.
LeBron's checked in for Thompson. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. A player who measures his impact, Greg, on the game at the defensive end, the 7-footer Andrew Bogut.
Yeah, and it's interesting. He said he was a horrible defender at the University of Utah. Soaked up the game from the great defenders in the NBA, learning defensive 3 seconds, when to go, when not to. He's a master now.
And Rubio kicks to Parsons. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
A moment now to see the numbers for Ricky Rubio. Averaging about 11 points, 9 assists, and 3 rebounds. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
I think they need more consistency from him, and they're getting it. Look for this to continue. I love it.
Hood for 3. Rebounded by Holmes.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, he's still showing flashes of that incredible athleticism. Rose is a force attacking the lane.
Rubio, the pass to Hood. Gobert with a screen for Hood. Parsons on the wing. He's covered by Daniels. Offensive rebound. Rubio with a wide open look. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Rubio's got 4 this quarter.
Well, the catch and shoot game. Typically, Rubio's on the passing end of it. Not this time.
Bledsoe left side. Shoots the 3. Yes! It's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one. Utah's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's the screen. James against Parsons. Second chance shot. Withy, no good.
He definitely got nervous at the rim. I mean, he needs to make sure he finishes strong.
James kicks to Rose. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Just an example of what sets LeBron apart from everyone else. The ability to set up his teammates for easy scores while being so dominant himself.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Hood drives in. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Holmes got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here is Daniels, covered by Parsons. And that one's good. Daniels.
Exceptional play across the board. I love their tenacity, just piling it on at this point.
You know, the beauty is it hasn't just been offense, right? It's been the defensive end as well. They're firing on all cylinders right now.
Bledsoe against Rubio. Will it go? And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Rubio. That's now 8 points for Rudy Gobert. Bledsoe outside. James kicks to Daniels. Rose dishes to James. Good if it goes. And so it's Cleveland with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here with Quinn Snyder. Coach, your team has faced a lot of firepower from outside. How do you keep them from getting those 3-pointers off?
Well, one, they're making them. Hopefully we can get them where they're not open and they're contested and see if they're making that many of them then. But they're getting them a variety of ways. We just got to be better.
Play outside-in defense, right? Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time to check out the first half of action. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 17 points, 6 assists, and 1 steal. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
LeBron might have actually reached a new level for how to control a basketball game. You know he can score his points at any time he likes. He can lock down almost anyone defensively. And at times, he's like he's in a Zen state where he's playing chess, like a chess master, moving the pieces around the board flawlessly.
And Shaq, how do you think the Jazz were playing?
Well, they gave up too many good looks. Look at the field goal percentage against them. This tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
And we're just about ready for the start of the third quarter. Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll see you.
Welcome back to Cleveland, Ohio, home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. My wife and I toured that recently. It is worth the price of admission. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Yeah, the first half, what a thing of beauty. He was just living in the lane.
How special is it, Greg, to watch a guy who's able to get into the paint with speed and consistency? They cannot let him get inside like that.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Well, Cavs coach Tyronn Lue grew up in the small town of Mexico, Missouri. He saw it all at a young age, good and bad.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. We've got Alec Burks, Chandler Parsons out there with Gobert. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Hood in at the 2. Pass to Holmes. Thompson, high post. To Holmes. Over Parsons. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart for LeBron.
And it's really been a tremendous night. He's been efficient. He's been a major driving force in this offense. And it's no small task to try to slow him down. Once he gets rolling, like we've seen in this game so far, watch out.
Utah shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Rubio outside. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Utah. And Coach Tyronn Lue credits the influence of his hometown on teaching him how to live life.
All right, Kev, he says it taught him the things to do and the things not to do in life. He was straight as an arrow during his pro career, never once got a technical in 11 years of playing. Quite remarkable.
An opportunity here to go to the 2K leaderboard and see who's been the hottest of the hot at the small forward position for the past month. LeBron James, number 1.
You know, call him whatever you want. The bottom line is he just finds a way to score. And when he gets going, he can tear the rest of the NBA to shreds.
And it doesn't take all that much to get him going. Just the smallest nudge, and he's ready to go off. He is right on the list with all the hugely gifted small forwards we've seen in this league over the years.
Gobert the pass to Rubio. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Rubio's got 7.
Well, a heck of a screen set right there. Rubio quick enough to take advantage.
Thompson, a screen on Hood. Rose kicks to James. Holmes passes to LeBron. From downtown, Holmes can't get it to go in. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Rubio. Second shot opportunity. Holmes with the steal. James dishes to Rose. From outside, off the mark.
I'm not sure what he's thinking. You know, hopefully he won't attempt the shot next time because the D leaves him wide open from there. Listen, there's a reason they're giving him space.
Gobert, the screen. Parsons' shot is off. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Rose kicks to Holmes. Off target from three-point range.
Well, that's the shot they want. He always has the green light when he's that open. Boy, one miss isn't going to change that.
Bledsoe against Rubio. The feed to Gobert, and the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Utah. A.J. Hammonds comes in for Chandler Parsons. And it's Dante Exum in for Ricky Rubio. And a regroup necessary. Timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Of course, what an honor. Inducted into your college's Hall of Fame. Something not many of us can say. What does that kind of honor do for the confidence for you personally going forward?
You know what? Providence College is a place that means a great deal to me. So what that Hall of Fame induction did was just remind me of all the special memories that I shared with my teammates. I'm close with many of them today. And Kevin, you know this. You know, if you've ever been inside a locker room, it's those moments when you're laughing until your stomach hurts. I'd say we were the Hall of Fame fun team. That's what I'd say.
I think we're on the fun team here on 2K. For Cleveland, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. LeBron passes to Baldwin. Here's the screen. Tries to snap. Oh!
My goodness.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. For Cleveland, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Cleveland. Iman Shumpert has come in for Eric Bledsoe. And Utah with a change here, too. Mitchell, he's checked in for Hood. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the call will be against Hernan Gomez. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
It's stolen by Hernan Gomez.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
A nice shot by Baldwin.
Well, you really have to like the control of Shumpert there. Lets the play develop and made the pass for an easy hoop. Nice.
Now, here's Exum. He's covered closely. Here's Mitchell. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got his 6th rebound on the night. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
And racing up the court, you have a number of options and a great decision there.
I love how he took the initiative, right? You took charge of the opportunity and made the right decision.
The Cavaliers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Exum kicks to Gobert. Poked away. Here's Baldwin. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
Doris, one result of the new CBA, minimum contracts increasing 45%. That's a big help to the NBA's working class, I think.
Well, I don't think there's any question that you see increasingly role players, someone like Draymond Green, whose value is not necessarily translated in terms of points per game, but his value to winning can't be calculated. And you're right. You see important role players and guys below the superstar level increasingly becoming better compensated. And, hey, listen, there's more of the pie to go around. Who doesn't enjoy a little more cherry pie, Kev?
Good thoughts. Good thoughts. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Well, there's no doubt this guy's on a hot streak right now. That's why he keeps getting the ball in this one. They're like, hey, we're going to feed the hot hand.
That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul.
Cleveland on defense. Exum kicks to Hammonds. 5 on the clock. Here's Mitchell. That one, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And the dunk by LeBron.
Doesn't come as any surprise so far in this game that LeBron's stamp is all over it. Simply a dominant player.
Utah shooting just 31% in the game. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
For Utah, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Cavaliers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. There's the screen. Baldwin the pass to Shumpert. Offline with his 3. Jazz shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Exum kicks to Hammonds. The Jazz working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Here's Burks. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Back to James. Down low. Baldwin the pass to LeBron. Here's Shumpert. Again, Shumpert missing. Shumpert's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Tries a 3. It's hauled in by LeBron. Well, Cleveland shooting it well here in the third, about 50%.
And I'm just not sure the league has ever seen a more intimidating slasher than LeBron James. A 6'8" bullet train. He's so strong, so quick. And if he gets a shoulder on you, watch out.
Exum kicks to Hammonds. Feeds to Exum. Passes it to Hammonds. Top of the key, Exum. Now the dish to Mitchell. There's the 3. 18 feet out. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Hernan Gomez has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Kicks it to LeBron. Pass to Baldwin.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
It's a beautiful jam.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Excellent work by the talented people in our production truck as well. Hammonds passes to Exum. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Exum's got 10.
Well, it's hard to question the size Dante Exum brings to the point guard position. He's unique in the game, Kevin.
And LeBron throws it down.
Kev, just great instincts. He knows what to do when he gets near the rim. Love to watch this guy work.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Exum kicks to Gobert. He dishes it to Mitchell. Now here's Gobert. He's got 10. Exum passes to Hammonds. Here's Mitchell. No good on the 3. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Cleveland foul call. Number 3. That's his first personal foul.
The Jazz have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And he makes the first.
I think Dante Exum has got to concentrate and becoming a better shooter. He's got a ton of raw talent, and the upside is tremendous, Kevin.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Henderson's checked in. Utah also making some changes. Andrew Bogut is checked in for Hammonds. And Withey's subbed in for Gobert. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And how about the consistency from range tonight? Really impressive.
Well, it is all about the 3-ball nowadays in the NBA. And when he's hitting from there, it's going to make things very tough on the defense.
Floats one up. The Cavaliers pull it in. Baldwin's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. And there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now Exum, he's got 12. He feeds it to Mitchell. He kicks to Withey. Burks on the wing. Shumpert with the steal. Here's Baldwin. To the left wing. And here is Hernan Gomez, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Burks against Shumpert, and there's a whistle. It goes on Iman Shumpert. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. The Jazz have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. That free throw, no good.
Alec Burks, Kevin, continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
For the Cavaliers, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Rose in for Iman Shumpert. Utah also making some changes. Hood comes in for Mitchell, and Ricky Rubio subbed in for Exum. And here's Rose outside. Rubio with the rebound. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
You just have to love the way Ricky Rubio plays defense. Fantastic at jumping a play, and Doris forcing a turnover for his team to get out and get a scoring transition.
Right. I think the thing that stands out with Ricky Rubio is probably his anticipation. That is what makes him such a great defender. Active feet, active hands to bother shooters, incredible lateral movement, and an impressive wingspan.
Parsons checked in for Alec Burks. Shots good by Bledsoe.
That's one of the things about Bledsoe. That lightning-quick first step makes him almost impossible to stay in front of.
Rubio dishes to Withy. Hood kicks to Withy. Here's the screen. Nice ball movement by Utah. Bogut the pass to Rubio. Clock at 6. Parsons on the wing, beyond the arc. Thompson with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's stolen by Bogut. Here's Hood. Good D by Thompson. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
And you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
You love that they're making their presence felt on the defensive end. You can't afford to be careless with this team.
Rubio against Bledsoe. Here's Rose. And the shot goes down.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The free throw drops for Rose.
Well, the knee issues robbed Derrick Rose of some of his athleticism, but maybe more importantly, he lost that development time. Still a big-time player, though, every time he takes the floor.
Rubio outside, dishes it to Withy. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise passes. Rubio completely on point.
Outside for Bledsoe. From deep. Rebounded by Bogut. Outside Hood. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Hood's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, Rodney Hood not bashful about knifing into the teeth of the defense, given his quickness and length. Very comfortable operating down there.
And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Cavaliers on top, running away with it. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. The Cavaliers shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Cleveland, Thompson is out there with Holmes. Then it's Henderson. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position. And Rubio kicks to Hood. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Manning. Hood, a screen on Bledsoe. Screen by Bogut. Hood kicks to Withy. A fader. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Bledsoe outside. It's Henderson on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Utah shooting just 31% in the game. Here's Rubio. Here's Withy. The shot will not fall, and Cleveland will come the other way. Bledsoe against Rubio. Fires from 14. Holmes with it. Back to Bledsoe. Here's Daniels for three. Here's Thompson, and he converts the layup. Thompson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Cavs.
Thompson, he has such a low, wide base. He is near impossible to fully box out.
Rubio, the pass to Manning. Bogut kicks to Hood. Pass to Rubio. Wide open shot is on the money.
Well, he continues to be a dangerous scorer for them, but he can't do it all by himself. Someone else has got to help them climb out of this hole.
Bledsoe kicks to Holmes. The feed now to Daniels. Passes it to Thompson. To the inside. And that one's good by Henderson.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, really good awareness by the scorer. You're seeing an opening in the defense and exploiting it beautifully.
Hood kicks to Withy. Screen by Bogut. Outside Hood. Pass to Manning. He tries for three. Knocked away. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Thompson, a screen on Rubio. In the corner, Daniels. Outside for Bledsoe. Cleveland moving it around. On the wing, Daniels. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
With the pass.
Now, here's Rubio. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Bogut, that's good.
I don't think the pass could be better placed. That's a great assist.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Holmes. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And Rubio kicks to Bogut. Doris, there's always this question about resting players. Fans pay hundreds of dollars for tickets and parking and everything else, expecting the healthy guys to play. Why shouldn't there be a requirement for them to suit up?
Well, again, you have Commissioner Adam Silver attempting to address this and making it known during the finals that there would be some limitations based on the ability to rest players, that there would be strong encouragement to rest players at home because your fans obviously have more of an opportunity to see them at home. Listen, Kevin, I think fans need to be able to see the stars. At the same time, it's a strenuous 82-game stretch. Have we addressed it in terms of lengthening the season and shortening the preseason? What I do like is that the NBA is aware that there is an issue, and they are working proactively to fix it.
As is their custom. They always do that.
Correct.
At the line for the Jazz, Jeff Whitney. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good for the Cavaliers. Hernan Gomez comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Eric Bledsoe. And Utah with a change here, too. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Ricky Rubio.
Well, we the North starting to turn out some players, right? Out of Toronto, Canada, Tristan Thompson. He doesn't have the most expansive offensive skill set, but guys, his motor is as good as it gets.
Outside Hood. Feeds it to Bogut. Withy down low. He's covered by Thompson. Withy gets the bucket. And Thompson, one of the most relentless rebounders in the NBA.
Well, this is the elite skill he brings to the table. His durability and nightly effort on the boards make him a hugely valuable player, worthy of that contract.
The dish to Daniels. It's stolen by Bogut. Outside Hood. Now Exum. Here's Withy, and again it's Utah.
Well, you can see he's feeling it right now. Shots dropping from all over the place this quarter.
Kicks to Daniels. Inside. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. Baldwin, who's checked in for the Cavaliers. Utah also making some changes. A.J. Hammonds, he's checked in for Jeff Withy. And it's Mitchell in for Rodney Hood. Now off the inbound. Hernan Gomez kicks to Henderson. On the wing, Daniels. And the pass to Hernan Gomez. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. The Jazz making a switch here. Mullins is checked in.
Kobe Mullins.
Here's Baldwin. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Doris, I've heard you talk often about instituting a play clock from the very beginnings of someone learning the game of basketball.
Kevin, I think this is absolutely critical to the future of the game of basketball here in the United States, because the Europeans right now, from the formative stages, from the youngest someone picks up the game of basketball, play under duress of the shot clock. And the reason that's important is you must be a 3-tool player to play under duress of the shot clock, meaning you've got to be a triple threat. You've got to be able to pass it, dribble it, and shoot it. And to do that with the pressure of a shot clock leaning in on you from those earliest moments is significant. And I know I have the backing of guys like R.C. Buford and Rick Carlisle. They believe, more important than me, intelligent basketball people believe that in the United States, we must institute a shot clock from the time guys and young women pick up the game.
Jazz have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. There's a good screen. Exum kicks to Bogut. Back to Exum. Nice ball movement by Utah. 6 to shoot. The tray. And it's Mitchell missing.
I'll tell you, his touch has been off all day, and now his judgment is starting to go by the wayside as well. That's a poor shot.
Here's Baldwin. He dishes it to Henderson. Goes back up, and the layup is good. Baldwin's got 15 points in just the second half.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on it.
Boy, I'll tell you, Greg, that's just inexcusable. All they had to do was box him out. You learn a lesson the hard way in that instance.
Exum kicks to Bogut. Dishes to Exum. Here's Mitchell, and that comes off the assist by Exum.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility. Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Mitchell dishes to Bogut. Here's the 3. And it's Mitchell missing. Cavaliers are gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. Baldwin the pass to Daniels. Here's Baldwin, and he slams it down right on top of Andrew.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Exum kicks to Bogut. He feeds it to Exum. Screen by Bogut. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Hammonds. He's covered by Daniels. Lets it go from deep. Hammond's shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Shumpert, no good. Utah's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And it's Exum in the corner. He kicks it to Bogut. Mullins dishes to Bogut. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, just all the moves he has in that painted area. Bogut converting with confidence.
From outside the arc. Rebound, Utah.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Mitchell. Offensive rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Here's Baldwin. In the corner, Daniels. And another miss by Cleveland. The Jazz shooting here in the fourth quarter around 41%. Now here's Exum, guarded by Shumpert. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Boy, what touch. You know, a lot of guys don't have the kind of feel necessary to make the floater.
And Doris, regarding league expansion with the popularity of international basketball, you think there'll ever be a team added to the NBA that is not located in North America?
You know, this is a fascinating supposition because the game is so popular in China. The game is increasingly popular in any number of non-NBA cities in Europe, Kev. I just wonder about the logistics of it. We talk all the time about the difficulty of the travel schedule and then the games in a certain number of nights. If you're incorporating overseas travel, it just seems to me that that's going to be a tough jigsaw to work out.
It could be. If you're playing on the East Coast and play in a London or a Paris, those flights probably don't measure much over 7 hours. But I get your point, and that, you know, all leagues are looking at this now very closely.
This is something the league is looking hard at. It'll be curious to see what occurs from it.
I think one of the things, too, is do we need to influence overseas markets now to find new revenues? I think that's something that all the leagues are looking at.
I don't think the pass could be better placed. That's a great assist.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
Boy, his assist total to me is the most telling stat. This guy created, he made sharp passes, and the defense was always reacting to him.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
There's the pick. Baldwin kicks to Hernan Gomez. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Baldwin can't get it to go. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Exum. The feed to Mitchell. Back to Bogut. Pass to Exum. Screen by Bogut. Here's Mitchell. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Just great use of the rim to shield the defender from the ball and finish on the reverse.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Eric Bledsoe. Eric, a strong performance tonight. What's been the difference?
We're getting out in transition, you know, trying to get defensive stops, and everybody's just playing their game.
And it showed tonight, Eric. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.